Beginner Prepper Basics Part 3, First Aid and Medical Supplies. The first thing you need is a high quality first aid kit, because if an emergency happens, there's a high chance that you or someone around you could get injured. Another item you need to have is a tourniquet. You use a tourniquet when there's a significant injury to your arms or legs and you can't stop the bleeding using direct pressure. Pressure bandages are good for putting pressure over a wound, or they can be used where a tourniquet isn't needed or where it isn't possible to use, like a head injury. Hemostatic agents such as quick clot can be used to promote rapid blood clotting in severe wounds. Keep in mind that you should learn how to use all these things properly before you try and treat someone. You should have splints for immobilizing fractures or sprains. You also need trauma shears to quickly cut through clothing and be able to access a wound for treatment. You need a suture kit or skin glue for closing deep cuts. Make sure you have antibiotic ointment to treat minor wounds and to help prevent or treat mild skin infections. Make sure to stock up on antiseptic wipes and rubbing alcohol. A snakebite kit for areas where venomous snakes are a concern. Keep a good supply of over-the-counter medication like pain meds, antihistamines, stuff for stomach issues, cough syrup, etc. Stockpile all of the most common antibiotics in case you or someone in your family gets an infection. The most common ones are amoxicillin, azithromycin, ciprofloxacin, doxycycline, and metronidazole. If you rely on any prescription meds, then try to ask your doctor for some extras so you have an emergency supply of it. If not, then you can go to my profile, click on beacons, scroll down to JASE, and they'll send you an emergency supply of your prescription meds. The next thing you need to have for emergencies is copies of your prescription meds and your health cards. I recommend you learn first aid in advance, but I also recommend you keep a first aid manual on you so you can reference it. That's all for today's video. If you found it useful, make sure to like and follow.